Привет, дорогие друзья, в студии StarNicosGame. Мы продолжаем играть в Occupation. Кто-то рядом возле нас. Только начали, а уже кто-то есть поблизости. Ну да ладно. Давай подниматься наверх. Мы остановились на вот этом моменте. Там, где внизу забаговался охранник. Мы решили подняться, посмотреть, что тут у нас наверху. Надеюсь, никого не убило. А то я не ожидал, что так прям упадет сейф. И похоже, нам тут делать нечего. Не считая сброшенного сейфа. Ну давайте. Как говорится, ползти дальше. Страшно, вы прям не представляете как. Тут пацан забаговался. И теперь мы пройти не можем. Мы вышли из области. Теперь можем пробежаться. А, это не запретная зона. Ну хорошо. Интервью. Давайте тут поставим. Послушаем. Как же громко играет губная гармошка. Не, в принципе, знаю, как она играет, насколько она громко может. Но это прям очень. Давайте лучше обойдем. Не будем нарваться лишний раз. Как говорится, спустимся тут и поднимемся с другой стороны. Мы можем сюда пройти? Можем. Ну вот и отлично. Что у нас тут? По-моему, в 5:30 у нас встреча. Ну, в принципе, мы еще успеем. Хорошо. Давайте попробуем выключить свет. Может, тогда откроются двери. Как вариант.
floppy disks detected.
Так, свет выключен. Что-то не похоже на то. И дверь не открылась. Ну и ладно. А что это у нас такое? Давайте тут посмотрим. Опа. А вот та комната. Куда я хотел залезть. Как понимаю, мне надо подняться, да, подняться.
Please insert token.
Забираем жетон. И поднимаемся выше. Сейчас на второй этаж. А этот все пытается выключить сигнализацию. Но не получается. Нет, не так. Ага. Что у нас тут еще есть? Нет, не то, вот это. Журнал оставим.
Access denied.
Он нам не пригодится. Хотя, не надо закрывать окно. Его наоборот откроем. Кто знает. Потом прочитаем. Все-таки запретная зона, надо спрятаться сначала. Может, что-то выкинули? Записка. Ничего такого не выкинули. Опа. А вот и код. Возьмем его с собой. Вот блин. Походу зря я выключил свет. А может это тут включается? А ну-ка. Это... Давайте попробуем. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Где это радио? Или оно не привлекло внимания? Хорошо. Пока что компьютер грузится. Давайте пока посмотрим, что у нас еще тут есть. Что это? Непонятное что-то. Так, смотрим. У нас есть дискета. Неужели пустая? Ну, похоже на то. Что у нас тут есть? То же самое. Так, у нас нету случайно куда-то его? Ну ладно. Уходим отсюда. Включили свет и походу... Сами себя заперли. А нет. Все нормально. А что это за кабинет? Второй этаж. Кабинет какой? Ну, можно, конечно, сделать вот так вот. Может, второй? Да нет. Я понял. У него отдельное питание.
You have 2 new messages. Message 1.
Yes, my name is Alistair Collins. I'm with the United Advertising Board
Тут кабинет открытый сбоку, а я пытаюсь в ту дверь попасть.
facility, and she's contracted us to
Ну я, конечно, и даю.
billboards for public awareness. However, we're having a few problems opening the file she sent us. There seems to be some kind of encryption or security measure that we're not familiar with. So if we could try and arrange some kind of meeting or some kind of
Ой-ой-ой.
Gracie and I were building a fort under the disc, and I didn't clean it up. So I told him to take a look at that. Sorry to dump this on you. Bye.
End of messages.
А что это за 5801? Там ничего такого нету. Тихо, тихо, тихо. 5801.
Hey, what are you doing? Mr. Miller, what the hell are you doing in here? One chance. Get out. Come on, get out of here, buddy. Hey, you got no business being in here.
Leave, or I get security involved. Okay, that's it. I'm calling security.
Вот, блин, спалил.
Floppy disk detected.
Так, хорошо. Он внутри.
Floppy disk detected.
Эй, че не пролез?
Right.
Floppy
You're not my
disk
problem anymore.
detected.
Security's getting involved.
Floppy disk detected.
Steve, Chance Crow's paging you. Go check it out.
Так. Давай, ползи.
Floppy disk detected.
Я не могу пролезть в дверь.
Please enter PIN.
5801.
Code denied.
Главное не попасться на глаза. Еще раз. Все отлично. Будем прятаться вот здесь. Давайте посмотрим, может быть у нас есть какой-то, замечательно, код, который поможет нам.
Whatever.
Может, вот этот сейф? 6834? А ну-ка. 5801. Еще раз попробуем. Ну блин. Так, этаж B. Давайте смотреть, что у нас на этом этаже.
Floppy disk detected. Attention. Floppy disk corrupted. Use data doctor to
Супер.
detect corrupted disks.
Мы пролезли сюда. Двести первый. Хорошо.
Floppy disk detect. Attention. Floppy disk corrupted.
Нам, похоже, надо попасть. 201.
Please enter PIN.
Что у нас тут? Походу нам уже надо идти. На совещание. Так, открываем. Или давайте возьмем, на всякий случай, это письмо. Может, оно нам пригодится. Кто знает. Что-то тут есть?
Well, here's where I'm getting lost, Mr. Bowman. Mrs. Carson tells me that she did talk to you about Alex Dubois, that he'd come to her asking for help, and that you knew how unstable he was.
I had no way of knowing what was in his mind.
Didn't you trust Scarlett's opinion?
It's not like that. We haven't agreed on many things for a long while now. I had no reason to think there was anything wrong, because Scarlett overreacts to most conversations we have.
And that's why you don't work together anymore.
She doesn't work here because her interests were different from that of the company's. It was becoming far too present in the workplace.
So, she was a sympathizer.
Something like that, yes.
Was she involved with Mr. Dubois?
I couldn't tell you.
But do you think she was? To the best of your knowledge, did she have anything to do with the attack?
Honestly, I don't think she's capable of something so terrible. That being said, I didn't think Alex was either. So, how
Пейджер.
can you be?
Через 10 минут совещание.
Don't suppose this will matter once she's sold all of her shares. She doesn't seem to want anything more to do with it.
Стоп. А, не надо. Ну, что нам остается? Подняться на второй этаж?
Opening. Doors closing.
И еще раз посмотреть там. Дождаться совещания, которое будет уже скоро. Странно, что я здесь пройти не могу.
Floppy disk detected.
Или чересчур широкий, или... В чем причина? Это пустая. А от пустой толку мало.
Hello, Mr. Miller. Right on time.
Проходите, присаживайтесь.
Mr. Miller? I don't know why you want to talk to me, but I've been told I have to accommodate you. I do hope you have something interesting to ask. This is Miss Allison Whitworth. I'll be translating for you if you have any questions for her. Should we just get on with it?
Ну, давайте к вопросам.
What's Bowman's role in all of this? Or what's Bowman like as a person? That's what you really want to ask, right? Well, I'm not going to get into details, but he's basically the commander-in-chief. If it wasn't for him, none of this would be happening. All of the software, all of the Union Act promotion, it all starts here. Charles Bowman created all of it. Well, yeah, sure, but I don't want to talk about that. After. Well, he died in the explosion. I'm sure you know all of this. But Bowman was the one who really held it all together. His company's grown exponentially since he took over, and we're all grateful. Well, enough not to want to tarnish his memory, Mr. Miller. Next question. I do. I'm basically second in command now, so I have a lot of responsibilities. The company has a more singular set of goals now, and I'm happy to be a part of that.
Давайте дальше.
About the company? Sure. I wouldn't be very good at my job if I didn't, would I? Well, in short, I think, hang on. What do you already know? You haven't spoken to Charles Bowman yet, am I right?
Не знаю, что это.
Jesus. You're trying to get me to say something that'll get you a better answer in your next meeting, aren't you? I should have known. Very good, Mr. Miller. Very good. I'm not biting, though. Yeah, sure. And I'm just sat here giving you ammunition.
Да, что вы думаете, Аль?
I'm not even gonna entertain that one.
Интересно, почему? Окей, не знаю, что дальше.
Let's carry on with something else, shall we? Try to ask relevant questions, please.
Ну, давайте. О взрыве.
About the explosion? well, pretty much what everyone else knows about it. I don't really know what you want me to say. You must know everything that I do. I was having a smoke in the courtyard. Luckily, I wasn't close enough to the blast, but I saw the whole thing.
Где была Элли?
Probably in her office. Room 105. Anything else, Mr. Miller? Well, nothing. We weren't allowed back into the premises for over a week. Even then, only a handful of us were here to make sure things carried on running. The police were still here, and a detective was snooping around. I couldn't do anything without someone watching over me, or telling me to log what I was doing. Whatever they found, they didn't share it with me. I read it in the paper like everyone else. Some kind of bomb, I guess, on the gas lines. At least that's what the news said. We have a report of the official findings downstairs somewhere. Don't you believe me?
Мгм.
Yeah, basically the gas line. She says he wrote some kind of code that overheated the servers, she thinks. He was a talented coder, much as I hate to admit it. He found out that the servers were close to a gas line that came from an external propane store and, well, you know the rest.
Хорошо.
Well, anything's possible, I guess. He was a better coder than me. I've been looking into it myself since it happened, purely out of curiosity. All he had to do was get it to overheat. It's actually not that hard, so yeah, I think he could have done it.
Что он скрывает? Что-то не договаривает и нервничает очень.
I don't know. I'd have to replicate it to know. And obviously that's not something anyone's interested in trying. I think you'd agree. Well, I'm not here to argue with the official findings. If you knew Alex at all, I'm sure you'd feel differently. If you don't have anything else to ask Ellie, shall we move on?
Ну, идем дальше.
I'm not sure if that's a question or... Well, people are scared of things they don't understand. That's all. I think the key thing to take from this is that if you want to make the country better, then you can't be frightened to offend a few minorities. That's the best way I can put it. What doesn't offend them? The most common thing I hear is that people are going to be kicked out of the country. Now, I can't help that from happening, so I try to avoid letting it affect my work. But I hear it over and over, like no one wants to admit the border control problem. Let me put it like this. You leave your window open in your house one summer's day and a whole bunch of flies come in. You try to remove them, but the flies are coming in faster than you can get them out. Do you want to keep trying to catch the flies, Mr. Miller? Or do you perhaps want to think about shutting the window?
Скорее всего, вот это.
I shouldn't have expected you to understand, Mr. Miller.
Excuse me, Mr. Crow. I need to have a word with you.
Can it wait, Dan? I'm in the middle of something here.
I'm aware of that. That's what I want to talk to you about.
Right.
Что-то странно звук заиграло. Музыка заиграла, точнее. Звук бьет прям.
Why are you here?
I feel I've made it clear we expect a certain level of I'll try to look past that business. Okay. Start at least. Okay, security it is. Thank you.
Right. It's come to my attention that you may have been collecting sensitive information in that briefcase of yours. I'm gonna need you to hand them over, please. I'm gonna pass them along to Charles Bowman, and when or if you have your meeting, he can decide what he wants to do with them.
Steve, please take Mr. Miller's belongings over to Mr. Bowman's office.
Sorry about this.
Я не успел глянуть, что он
I'll
показал.
also need that dossier of yours. Right. Well, Mr. Miller, it seems as though this meeting is over. I'll look forward to hearing what Charles Bowman has to say about what you've been up to. Get him out of my sight.
Right, Mr. Miller. Let's go.
Я не успел глянуть, что она показала. Ну ладно. Я думаю, все смогут, когда поверну глаза, поставить паузу и глянуть.
Keep it down, Charles. You wake the children.
I don't see what you're going to achieve by keeping your share. Why not just sign it over to me? We both want the same thing here.
We don't want the same thing, though, do we? You don't mind if hundreds of people lose their home in the process?
Yes.
No, there's no grey here. There's a very clear answer.
I don't believe that.
Charles, voice.
I don't believe that. What are you going to do when there are protests calling for this company's dismantling? What will you do then? Oh, maybe you always wanted this to fail. You're risking jeopardizing all of Michael's work. You always resented him for working such long hours. If he wasn't trying to get the changes you wanted in, then he'd probably still be here. Look.
Get out.
И тот мужик явно что-то скрывает, раз так испугался. И начал меня проверять. На каждую бумажечку. Явно он и подстроил этот взрыв. Но мы это еще выясним. Вместе с вами. Ну, мы сидим возле памятника. Ну и на этом мы завершим этот эпизод. Не забудьте подписаться на канал. И до новых встреч. Пока-пока.
1, 2, 3, go!